I have this prepared for spray painting. Now this is the bottom floor of the house, the Marxie Mansion house I've been working on, the Marxie Mansion. And I have, this is the bottom and it's the back of the bottom, and I've taped off a little grid here, and I used my pinstripe tape to make that same pattern that's on the kitchen floor. So here's my plan. As a test, I'm going to see how this works on the bottom of this floor. Spray paint that red, then pull those pinstripes off and see if that looks like the little kitchen floor. The rest of this is all masked off and taped off so that I don't get overspray anywhere else. We'll see how nice this works. If that works well, I have actually also masked off this side of the floor, and this is the side of the floor that I wanted, that I really want to paint red. And I've masked it and added paper over here for the overspray. And so this is ready. It's going to have to go outside, and I'll do that bottom test first and then let it dry and see how it looks. If everything goes well, then I will also spray paint this. I'm kind of excited. Let's see how it goes. Okay, I've taken this outside and I'm set up just like I showed you inside. This is going to be my little tiny floor test. I'm planning to paint this and then let it dry overnight and then check the quality of the paint tomorrow. Make sure it wants to stick good to that metal. See how it looks when I pull my pinstriping off. So this is just my little test area. I'm shaking my paint up really good. I've got some Krylon Fusion. It's made for plastic, metal, wood, wicker, and more. And it says it dries in 15 minutes. I don't know. We'll probably let it dry all night before I turn the other side over. I don't want to take any chances and do anything wrong on the other side of that floor. All right, let's give it a try. Looks like a nice even coat. I'd be so excited to pull those stripes off and see how it looks. I'll let you guys know. I have let this dry all night and I brought it up here to my workshop. Now if this has dried like I think it will, remember this is the sample I just put on the bottom. So this is just a small sample of what I think the floor would look like if I painted it in the kitchen. If it looks like I think it's going to look, if I like it, then I'm going to do the rest of the kitchen that way. I'll take it back downstairs. Now this is that pinstriping I put on there to mimic the stripes that we have in the kitchen. So we'll get that off, see if it made nice crisp lines. So far it looks like it did. It's just hard to know sometimes how the paint will react, and I wanted to do a sample first to make sure I was going to like the results. So far this pinstriping is coming off real well. I lost a little bit of red right there. If that happens on the big side, well, then I can touch that up with red paint. Now let's pull this edging off, all this paper around the edge. Alright, so there's my little tiny kitchen floor that I tried to make as a sample. Now that paint is on there pretty tight. Scratching it with my finger doesn't take it off. So that makes me think that will be a good mix. Now the only thing that I did lose a little corner here, which if that happens on the other side, I'll have to touch that up. I had a little overspray here. That will not happen on the other side because on the big side that will actually be the edge of the floor. So there won't be any overspray. And I lost a little bit over here, but again, when you put that wall up, that will cover that up. If not, I will touch it up with red. I think this is a success. I'm going to take it downstairs, outside, and paint the actual kitchen floor. Wish me luck. I'll let you know how it goes. I let this dry overnight and it looks good from here. We're going to pull all this tape off, these little pinstripes that are hard to see because they're red and now they're painted red, but they should be white underneath. We're going to take all this tape and masking tape and paper off. Then we're going to take a look and see how it came out. Wow, dear friends, that came out really nice. It's a nice dark rich red. I love it. I lost a little bit of gray paint over here, so I'll get my gray out and touch that up. And then I lost a tiny bit of white here on this stripe and a tiny bit there, so I'll touch that up. Otherwise, it is beautiful. I would highly recommend this. If you have a floor like this that you can take out, mask it off and paint it, spray paint it, it came out absolutely beautiful. I'm going to get those little areas touched up. Now I want you to know this, I've got one more session after this, but before I film that, I'm going to touch this up. Before I film that, I'm going to take pictures of every room, every wall, every floor in this house. So, and the staircase. So if you need those reprinted for any reason, they'll be available. You can reprint them. There'll be a nice copy of this. So you can just print that out and lay it over your floor if you want, or this floor, any floor you can do that in any wall. So it'll probably be a day or two before I come back, but when I come back, I'm going to put this house back together and I'm going to decide then. I know I said first somebody was interested in buying it. I didn't know if I wanted to sell or not. And then in one of the videos I said, nope, I'm not gonna sell it. I'm gonna keep it. Well, I've thought and thought. I don't know. I keep debating with myself. In my next video, I promise to give you the answer to that. That will be part 5, and it'll be a day or two before you see it because I've got to take pictures of everything. In the meantime, thanks for joining me. Remember, you've got a friend here in Iowa, lots of friends in our Dollhouse group, so join us. If you would, please subscribe to my channel on YouTube. That helps me out so I can continue to make videos for you. Thanks so much. You guys have a good day.